Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we got the final update of what Season 8 is going to be giving us. And before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as like of the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribing, put you a noty game for our daily uploads. But without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. Okay, so as you can see here, they are adding the Invincible cards. Team USA, so Invincible gem player cards. These cards have 0 weaknesses. Now keep in mind, I'm new to my team, so I don't know when they say 0 weaknesses, what do they mean by that? Because you have the 100 overall cards, you have the GOAT cards, you would think that those would have 0 weaknesses. So it's interesting to see what they actually mean by that. But we'll see how they come. Like maybe they have tendencies on 100, who knows? But this is over the cross for Season 8. More than a full lineup of Invincible Team USA player cards will be available to earn. Starting the season ascension, make your way to the top to search for it. So they have an ascension for Damian Lillard, but again, Damian Lillard is too small, right? So of course he's going to be the one that's going to be the free one, the ascension, right? Then you have DeMar DeRozan. Now DeMar DeRozan, if he has no weaknesses, you assume that he has a different release, correct? Because DeMar DeRozan has one of the weakest, slowest releases in the game, period, right? It's not even a question. So you can get him by basically, it was at 5,000 season points. I don't know how many wins that is, maybe like 20 wins for unlimited. You got the 50 for clutch and that type of deal. So you can get him also. But then the big one here again is what a lot of people are going to want is the Tim Duncan. So the grand prize will be Tim Duncan. So you'll need a 20,000 season points again. So this will be the award for which will be Team USA Tim Duncan. But then you say plus Invincible Team USA Penny Hardaway is Season 8 salary cap reward. So I don't know if that means you have he's the award, like the Kimbe, meaning he's the third final one, or like is he the first one? Let me see. Get started by complete. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, see. So you get Mitch Richmond for salary cap round 1. And then we don't know who salary cap. This is collect 3 other individual cards across Season 8, 2-week long salary cap. Okay. We don't know who Season 2 would be, but we know the grand prize would be Penny. Now, if it's Penny, different release, I think that's going to be pretty dope. The reason why I feel like this is actually going to be cool is because they're free. You don't have to like gamble for them, but we're going to talk about that in a second. As you can see right here, these are going to be the gambling cards. Now, 2K has just literally took the gambling to a whole nother level now. As you can see, Taco Fall, which I'm pretty sure is going to have a different base, right? You have LaMelo Ball, which is going to keep his base. Brandon Roy is going to keep his base, and James Worthy going to keep their jump shots, because they're all pretty decent. Taco is probably going to get a really good upgrade here. Then you have, again, what you're going to have to do this time is you'll get the, you'll buy these 2, which I think Tyrese Thomas should be pretty straight, right? His pink diamond was absolutely goated. Okay, so you'll be able to do that. And then, of course, you'll buy these 3 cards. And then, of course, then you'll have the opportunity to get LaMelo Ball, Brandon Roy, James Worthy, Taco Fall, or you'll be also all be able to get Anthony Edwards, Kawhi Leonard, and Bam Adebayo. And so you can see it's just like you get less lock-in cards now. Why would 2K give you less lock-in cards? Come on, let's just put 2 and 2 together. As they're starting to give you dark matters, they're not going to give you 8 dark matters to lock in, because they want you to get the least amount of dark matter lock-ins. They don't want you to have dark matters that you can potentially play with and be good with. They want to give you just a little bit and then dangle all these up here, right? That's just how it is. Dirk, if the jump shot on Dirk's release is going to be pretty crazy, so just wait for that. It might keep Dirk's release, but the base might be crazy. So because Dirk release is actually pretty good, it's high releasing, so I can see that being crazy. But again, these are all gambling ones, so all I would say is just lock in these, and then whatever you get, just keep it moving, right? Because the ones you can actually grind are actually going to be pretty good, in my opinion. So just keep that in mind. Now, we already know about the next rookies cards that came out, but once again, this is straight gambling. I did my lock-in, and of course, let me tell you right now, I saw on Twitter, I felt like everybody and their mama got Reed Shepherd, right? He's 6'1". Everybody and their mama is going to get Dillingham. You see what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You know, they're getting the 6'1" guards. Everybody's getting them. So, again, do not waste your money. I saw multiple people on Twitter talking about they bought the 20 box and didn't even pull one dark matter out of a 20 box. Not even one. And the percentage is still the same. It's less than 2% to pull these. Less than 2%. So just keep that in mind also. All right. The season 8 rewards, we did go over this. Well, this has already been put out there, but you do get the 100 overall Dennis Rodman. His jump shot obviously is something that is, I would say, B tier. So it's not going to be the greatest jump shot in the world, but everything else about him is going to be really insane because of the fact he's going to be a great defensive player, but he's a small forward. So, and again, there's a lot of other small forwards that are better just because they have better releases. It's so funny because I feel like Galaxy Opal, Ron Artest plays so good still. Yeah, I just think that a lot of people just got to understand that, you know, there's still so many good cards that are available Galaxy Opal wise. I might need to do a video so just can tell y'all, like, listen, you ain't got to worry about this because no one in the world can tell me that Galaxy Opal Ron Artest is not a dog still. Dribbling, one of the best releases on the game, great defensive player. You can still make do and compete with 100 overall cards with a Galaxy Opal Ron Artest. I'm just not going to cap to you. Right. But yeah, so we see the 100 overall Jerry Stackhouse. This jumper is not that bad. You have a 100 overall player car wheel spin, which again is, we got to look at the shittiest ones on there. That's going to be the ones you're most likely going to get. You know, you'll get the 100 overall Magic Johnson most of the time. Like those type of ones you'll get. You know, ain't nobody getting Tim Duncan. Right. Like, you know, you ain't getting Yao Ming on the spin. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting Timmy or Yao Ming on the spin. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it a stack. All right. GOAT Kareem is at level 40. That's probably gonna be the only GOAT card I have unless my lock-in actually gives me one. So yeah, I have GOAT Kareem starting off day one. If he has a really good release, I'll be even more fire. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Now this is one that we talked about with the Pro Pass. So in the Pro Pass, you'll get GOAT Derrick Rose, which again doesn't really matter because he's small. They give him a better release though, that'd be dope. But then you also will be able to get 2K25. You get Amethyst for 2K25. You'll get Amethyst Derrick Rose to start off with the season, I guess, for 2K25. Then let me see. This is pretty much it. I mean, a lot of people went over this already, but you can see right here you get 100 overall Ricky Davis with 40 tokens. Let me see what else. So for Unlimited, you get the Vault, which is pretty good. Even though I feel like it is what it is. The ball drop is going to be good. I like the ball drop the best out of everything. So I feel like I have some control if I can get what I want. Now, you have the Unlimited update. And again, so then you can see right here, Season 8 will mark, it says you have to win 20 Unlimited games to earn Invincible Chris Bosh. So that's another good thing too. You can be able to get a Chris Bosh. Like I said, you can do a lot without gambling, getting some really good cards. Maybe 2K has gotten all the money they needed for the year. Which is, I'm lying, right? There's never enough money for them, right? But yeah, so I think that at the end of the day, why I hesitantly say that Season 8 starting off well is because there's a lot of good cards that you're able to obtain without gambling. And I feel like you're just gonna have to grind, play the game, you know, get what you got to get from here, you know, and pull these cards here. It's interesting to see if they say they're invincible and they have no weaknesses. You expect them to have the best SIGs, the best jump shots, and the tendencies are going to be really good too. So, but y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. And other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon on the Banger Man. You know, when I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.